So today we are going to discuss about Pearson Edexcel Economics, IAL Unit 3, some MCQ questions from the topic Monopolistic Competition. So here I am going to discuss about a 5 MCQ question and how the correct option should be selected and which are the things you have to be very specifically concentrate when you are answering for MCQ questions. So let's check. So here is the first question. The UK market for plumbing service is characterized by many small firms, product differentiation, and low entry and exit barriers. From this, it can be deduced that what you can able to deduce from that. Option A, the market structure is perfect competition, and the firms set the same price for plumbing services in the long run. Option B, the market structure is monopoly as firms achieve supernormal profit in both short run and long run. Option C, the market structure is highly concentrated and firm is achieving significant economies of scale in the purchase of pipes for plumbing. The market structure is monopolistic competition and firm achieves only normal profit in the long run. So these are the 4 options given. So let's check. So once you consider what are the characteristics given in the question, this plumbing service is characterized by many small firms and products are differentiated. But when it comes to the option A is incorrect. Why? Because that option says that market structure is perfect competition. In perfect competition, we know that products are homogeneous. But in this question, they are saying that products are differentiated. So that's why option A is wrong. Then check what about option B. So here option B says that the market structure is monopoly. Actually, here in that question they said that many small firms, you can see that one from here, many small firms, product differentiation and low barriers to entry and exist. In the case of monopoly, there is only a single firm, or pure monopoly means that is only a single firm and unique product, but here products are different. And in monopoly, there exists a high barriers to entry and exist, but here there is a low barriers to entry and exist. So that's why option B is incorrect. Then let's check the next question. The UK market for plumbing services is characterized by many small firms, product differentiation, and low entry and exit barriers. So option C say that market structure is highly concentrated. Actually, highly concentrated means there should be a very high barriers to entry and exit. But here there is a low barriers to entry and exit. That shows that market is contestable. When the market will become contestable, the concentration ratio will be very low. But here they are saying that it is highly concentrated. And another one thing, they are saying that many small firms are there. That shows that market is not that much contestable. That is, the market is not that much concentrated. So that's why option C is wrong. When it comes to the option D is the correct answer for this question. Why? Because these all characteristics are the characteristics of monopolistic competition. In monopolistic competition, there is a low barriers to entry and exit. So in the long run, that particular firm will achieve only a normal profit. So option D is the correct answer. Okay, let's check the next question. So here you can see a curve, they given the total revenue curve, and they are asking that the diagram shows the total revenue as an output increases. Which of the following is the best characteristic of such firm? What is the characteristics of such firm? You can see that average revenue and marginal revenue relationship they are asking. Option A, average revenue is constant and marginal revenue is constant. Option B, average revenue is rising and marginal revenue is falling. Option C, average revenue is falling and marginal revenue is falling. And option D, average revenue is falling and marginal revenue is rising. So in this question, you can see that the total revenue curve shape, that is the most important thing you have to remember. Okay, so we will check. First, you know that option A is incorrect. Why? Because when prices remains constant, the firms can sell any quantity of output as the price is fixed by the market. As a result, marginal revenue curve is a horizontal straight line parallel to the x-axis. You know that in a perfectly competitive market, price is constant means what will happen? AR and MR will be a horizontal straight line parallel to x-axis. Since MR remains constant and TR will increases at a constant rate. Due to this reason, the TR curve is positively sloped straight line. Actually, you see, It is not a positively sloped straight line. Positively sloped straight line means the 45-degree curve. The line will be straight, exactly 45-degree. That is called what a positively sloped straight line. It is not positively sloped that much. So that's why option A is incorrect. Why? Because AR and MR is constant. When it will be in a perfectly competitive market, price is fixed. That time TR will be a straight line, perfectly straight line. But it is not a perfectly straight line. That's why option A is correct. When it comes to the option B is also incorrect. Why? Because when a firm can increases their volume of sales by decreasing the price, isn't it? Whenever the firm want to increase the revenue, they want to decrease the price. So what will happen? AR will falls. When price increases, what will happen? Of course, AR will falls. With the increase in sales, it means that average revenue of every additional unit, that MR will be less than AR. For example, they said that and increase the volume of sale by decreasing the price. If you want to increase the sales, means what you have to do? You have to reduce the price, isn't it? Once you reduce the price, what will happen? The additional revenue you are receiving from the sale of a particular output will be falling. When AR falls, what will happen? The revenue from every additional unit will also fall now. So that means that MR also falling. So when AR is rising, here they are saying that AR is rising, MR is falling. That is not possible at all. Why? Because when AR falls, MR have to fall. They are having a same relationship. So that's why option B is wrong. So option C is the correct answer. Why? Because AR curve is falling, MR curve is also falling. For example, we know that, as previously I said, when firm increases their volume of sales by reducing the price, so that what will happen? The average revenue will fall. Same, right? Whenever the price reduces, the additional revenue you are receiving from the sale of the product will also falling. So that's why AR and MR curve will fall downward sloping. So we can see that one. What will be the option D? Option D is also incorrect. Why? Because they are saying that average revenue curve is falling and marginal revenue curve is rising. That is wrong. When AR falling, MR will also fall. That's all. So we will go for the next question, the third question. Actually, minicab, a taxi firm, are best described by the model of monopolistic competition. Which of the following will be true for such a firm in the long run equilibrium? So they are discussing about three aspects: productive efficiency, profit, and product in a monopolistic competition. So let's check. First option, they are saying that productively efficiency, yes, they are productively efficient. Profit is supernormal and product is homogeneous. Actually, option A is incorrect. Why? Because we are operating at a point 1. You can see this diagram. At MC is equal to MR, we will operate at this point. At this point, that particular firm is not productively efficient. Productive efficiency point is where MC is equal to AC. At point 3 is productively efficient. So it is productively inefficient. So this option says that productive efficiency. So that's why option A is wrong. And they are saying they are making a supernormal profit. In the long run, that particular firm will only earn normal profit. That means that AR just is equal to average total cost. So that they are making only a normal product. And they are saying that products are homogeneous. Actually, we know that in monopolistic competition, products are differentiated. So that's why option A is incorrect. So when it comes to the option B, yes, option B is the correct answer. Why? Because it is productively efficiency, no productively efficiency. That means that it is productively inefficient. Yes, of course it is productively inefficient because productive efficiency point is here, but we are operating here. That shows that what we are, this market is not productively efficient. And profit is normal profit. Yes, in the long run, you can see that one here. Average revenue curve is just is equal to average total cost. That means that the particular firm is making only normal profit. And as I said before itself, monopolistic competition, products are differentiated. So option B is the correct answer. Then what about option C? Option C is incorrect. It is productively efficiency. Yes, it is not productively efficient. I told you, it is productively inefficient. And here they said the products are homogeneous. Actually, in monopolistic competition, products are differentiated. That's why option C is incorrect. When it comes to the option D, it is productively efficiency. No, that is productively inefficient. Yes, it is productively inefficient. But they said they are making supernormal profit. That is wrong. Actually, in monopolistic competition, in the long run, they will make only a normal profit. In the long run, they will make only a normal profit. So that you have to be keep in mind whenever you are discussing about monopolistic competition, in the long run that particular firm will be making a normal profit. And products are differentiated. Yes, monopolistic competition, products are differentiated, but because of this supernormal profit case, that is wrong. That option is wrong. Okay, then we will go for the fourth question. So here is another one question. Nail bar operating in a monopolistically competitive market, which of the following be a true for such a firms in the long run equilibrium? They are asking about allocate efficiency, exit and entry barriers, and product. So we will check the options. So as I just discussed before previous question, we knows that allocate efficiency point is where price is equal to marginal cost. You knows that this point B, point 2, we can see that I marked as a 2. This point is allocatively efficient point, but it is not allocatively efficient. It is not allocatively efficient. That's why allocatively efficient, no. And monopolistic, I told you that there is a low barriers to entry and exit. Low barriers to entry and exit. So that is right. Products are differentiated. So option A is the correct answer. We are operating at a point 1 in the long run monopolistic market. We are allocatively inefficient, low barriers to entry and exit, and products are differentiated. So that's why I said option A is correct answer. So what about option B? Option B is incorrect. Why? Because allocatively inefficient, but they said it is allocatively efficient. And they said that barriers to entry are high. Actually, barriers to entry are low. That's why option B is wrong. When it go for option C is wrong. Why? Because they said products are homogeneous. Actually, products are differentiated. So that's why option C is wrong. When it goes to option D is wrong. Why? Because allocatively efficient, yes, they said it is allocatively inefficient. Barriers to entry and exit are high, they said. Actually, barriers to entry and exit are low. Products are differentiated, not a homogeneous. So that's why option D is wrong. So we'll go for the next question. So they given a monopolistic competition diagram. The diagram shows the profit maximizing from producing DVDs, where output is initially at QE and price PE. However, the growth of digital downloads and home movie technology is forecast to decrease the demand for DVDs in 2008. This is likely to cause what will happen when the demand falls. What will happen? So monopolistic competition, long run demand falls. That means AR curve and MR curve will shift downwards. So what will happen? So let's check. So first option, you can see that output, you can see this diagram. Here I just made, this is the original diagram. And now what happened? AR curve is shifted down and MR curve is shifted down. So that previous price was P1, now price was P2, that is the low price. Previously quantity we produced was Q1 and now quantity we are producing Q2, that is low quantity. And we know that previously we have this much supernormal profit area. When long run they will make only normal profit, that is here. So in this situation you can see that option A is the correct one. Why? Because output is decreased. Yes, Q1 to Q2 output is decreased because AR is shifted. AR and MC is equal to MR point. That point will be come somewhere here when it's shifted. So that's why output is reduced. Then price is decreased. You can see it from P1 to P2. That is AR curve shifted down means of course price will reduce. That may lead to decrease the profit. Yes, previously they have a supernormal profit, but now they are having a normal profit. So that's why option A is correct. And new firms are able to enter the market due to that low barriers to entry and exit. Demand curve will shift to the left until AR equal to AC. That means until they are making a normal profit, that AR curve will shift down. So due to that one, output will decrease, price will decrease, and profit will decrease. So that's why option A is correct. So what about option B? Option B is incorrect. Why? Because they said output will increase. Actually output is decreasing. You can see that Q1 to Q2 output is reduced. And profit, previously they have a supernormal profit, but now they have only normal profit. That means that profit is also decreases, but they said it is increases. That's why option B is wrong. When it comes to the option C they are saying that output decreases. Yes, output is decreases, but they said price increases. Actually comparing to P1, P2 is a low price, so that price is reduced. Then profit is changed from supernormal profit to normal profit, so it is decreases. So because of this price decreases, but they said that price increases. That's why this option is wrong. When it comes to the fourth option, option D is incorrect. And we knows that why output stay constant, they said. No, output will fall. Why? Because AR and MR shifting down means MC is equal to MR point will be somewhere here. So that shows that what output will be reduced. For example, here they shifted. Suppose here means at this point output will be little bit less. So that's why output will also decreases. Okay, next question.